My uncle had recently passed away. It was mid-September when I attended his will hearing. I recognized family members I hadn't seen in a long time. My uncle wasn't a rich man, so I wasn't expecting much. When my uncle's lawyer called my name, he told me that my uncle had left me his collection of home movies. A few weeks later, a delivery was dropped off at my home. Several large boxes were each filled with hundreds of VHS tapes. As I was going through them, I noticed that each one had a date on it. What was even stranger was that some of them were dates that had not come yet. I was curious, so I decided to go out and buy an old VHS player. I set it up in my living room, I picked one at random, I popped it in the player, and I sat down in the chair. The video was time-stamped November 15th, 1999. The video showed static at first, but then the video came through. It showed a naked woman strapped to a table, crying and begging for her life. Suddenly, the sound of a chainsaw was heard and the woman began screaming. I quickly shut off in a panic. Were my uncle's home movies snuff films? I was ready to throw them all away until I noticed a tape with a familiar date. September 11th, 2001. I knew that date was a national tragedy. I decided to watch it. The video showed the attack on the Twin Towers. The timestamp was March 23rd, 1999? The tapes had to be fake, but I couldn't stop watching them. Tape after tape showed moments from the 2000s on, and all the timestamps were in 99. I looked through all the tapes. The last labeled date was in 2020. I decided to watch. It showed a black screen at first, with just the timestamp, January 1st, 2000. The picture began to blink with static. The video showed a destroyed city, fires everywhere, and people dying. I could hear the screams of people throughout the video. I heard a voice screaming, "The end is here! My God, we brought it upon us!" The screen went black. I sat there frozen in a chair. Did I just see the end of days? I had so many questions. How did my uncle get these tapes, and why did he leave them with me? I stood up, feeling a weakness in my knees and sick to my stomach. I was ready to turn in for the night. And that's when I saw it. A tape with today's date. I put it into the VCR. I sat on the couch, and I pressed play. The timestamp showed December 31st, 1989. The picture was blurry at first, but then it came into focus. It showed the back of my head, sitting in my chair, watching the television.